Our favorite, Kathy Helbig, real estate for how many years?
26.
Holy mackerel.
One oldie.
26 years. We were talking off the air. Fix Now.
8 years here.
8 years here.
Coming here every
Holy
Thursday
mackerel.
morning.
Blink your eyes. It's 8 years.
That's right.
Fix Now, Pay later. What does that mean?
What that means is, a few years ago, we helped a lot of people prepare their homes for sale, and then all of a sudden, they didn't even have to barely clean their home to sell their home.
Right.
So, but those days are pretty much behind us now.
Okay.
So we're bringing back a listing concierge service that is basically, we serve as your project manager. We've partnered with a national company, though, that will be the project manager. They bring in all the contractors. You get your bids within 24 to 48 hours. And then they will do all of the upgrades, whatever we determine is best to get your house to sell. Up front, no fees, no interest, pay at closing. So that's a really good option for a lot of people because a lot of times I run across, people are willing to do it, but A, they don't know who to call. B, it's a time issue. With this company being national, what they've done is they have purchased a lot of the supplies up front.
Sure.
So they get volume pricing, and then they have quick turnaround because they have the supply. So lighting, electrical, cabinets, countertops, things like that.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah. So we're really excited about it. We're bringing them in next week. We're going to launch November 7th.
So you can go big or you can go small?
Yes, they can even do handyman services. And even the bigger jobs, so the typical turnaround time is 1 to 2 weeks for the smaller jobs, 2 to 4 weeks for the bigger jobs. They'll even consider some major renovations as well. So we're really excited about it. I've been following this group for years. And then, of course, when the market went crazy where nobody had to do anything, they kind of put their plan on hold. So I've been meeting with them the last several months. So we're bringing them in. And, we'll have a lot of options for sellers to be able to go ahead and get that paint done, get that flooring put in. We've got a house right now that we're going to do some before and afters and kind of launch with them in Baldwin.
It's really interesting because you'll look at a house that'll be $1 million house, and you'll be like, they've got laminate countertops for $1 million. No, thank you.
Exactly.
So you guys can come in, put the new countertops in.
Yeah, and we're dealing with we've got a home right now that came on the market right when everything was changing, and so we're looking at do we do a price reduction on this house or do we do some of the improvements because the feedback has been not enough upgrades for the price. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So it comes down to, and this is where my expertise from being through a down market in 2008 to 2011 or 12 really comes in handy because I learned a lot of lessons back then. And I learned that as soon as the market has changed like this, you can't hesitate to either reduce or make a change. People are not offering usually because of price or condition. And a lot of times, even with price, you have to change the price if the condition's not in great shape. Sometimes you have to change the price way more than what you would be spending on improving the house because the buyer pool shrinks. So when you think about people that are looking for turnkey houses, a good percentage of them just walk in and go, I'm out.
Right.
I don't have the cash. I don't want to take the time. I don't have the energy to do this. So we're just going to go find a house. I'll pay a little bit more for one that's done, right?
Right. Yeah.
Right. So we've talked about, with this particular house, do we do a $10,000 price reduction? Well, I don't know that a $10,000 price reduction is going to do it, but what could we do with $10,000 in upgrades to the house?
Yeah.
So that's the direction that we're going. So it'll be fun to watch this one.
Well, let me say this. We started off by saying 26 years in the business. There are some people who've been in real estate for 30 years, but they have 1 year of experience 30 times.
Right, exactly. Right? That drives me crazy.
Right. Or
you see a team and they'll say, combined 183 years of experience, and they're all like 36 years old. So I'm like, that drives me crazy. That is not how that works.
but even somebody who's been in the business 30 years, you've never changed, you've never adapted, you've done it the same way you learned it 30 years ago. Yeah. You have one year experience 30 times.
To the market every single time. And then that's a learning experience every single time. So then when you see market conditions that are similar to something that you've already lived and walked through, then you know how to adapt with your sellers and buyers right now, while everybody else is still going, what's happening?
Right. Yeah. If you're still working like you did 2 years ago, that's a problem.
Right. And everybody, keeps saying it's kind of in a condescending way, and I don't mean it this way, but the real estate agents that have gotten to the business in the last 5 years are kind of in la-la land.
Right.
They don't realize that you're definitely going to have marketing prowess behind you. You're going to have to figure out how to have tough conversations, and you're going to have to be able to be a leader and take control of the situation to get our buyers and sellers through a changing market when they're not really sure what to believe right now.
I love that concierge idea. That's a really cool idea.
Super excited about this one for a lot. We did it ourselves for many years. That's when the experience, we came in and helped everybody pick for months. We would help decorate their house and help them shop for stuff. But that was really, really time intensive. Yeah. And so I've been, like I said, I've been following this company for a long time.
And make it easier.
Yeah.
314-276-SOLD. 314-276-SOLD. Worth a phone call. 314-276-SOLD or KathyHelbigGroup.com. Good stuff.
Thanks.